What is going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome back for yet another NCAA 14 online ranked match. And today we are using the Miami Hurricanes going up against the Oklahoma Sooners. We are using the U, and today we're actually running one of Takeaway's blitz. So I went and he showed me one blitz. I'm like, I could use one blitz. Who can't use one blitz to put a little bit of pressure on somebody? So I got one blitz, and you're going to see how different it makes my defense. So if you guys would like Takeaway's defensive ebook, it's actually in my description. If you're a platinum member on nextgenman.com, you actually get every ebook for free. His defensive ebook is $11.99. It's in the description, and I'm using one of his blitzes, this game. And again, you can see just the difference one play can make. How much when you send heat, just how different the outcome of a game can be. So, I'm using Miami Hurricanes, and they have a very, very good defense, and actually a very good offense. Their running back is a monster. I don't know, a lot of you guys may know who he is, but he's like 97 speed. His elusiveness is high as hell. He's just a very good running back. So I'm looking forward to getting him loose a lot this game. So right here, we end up getting an interception. I'm sorry, son, but no super beautiful throw. He threw a dot, except he threw it to the wrong team, though. So, of course, we start out the game giving it to the running back. I want to give him the ball as much as possible to see what he can do. Right there, a little drag route for not much yards. So right now, it's 3rd and 8. We really need his first down, and that's exactly what happens. We end up throwing right at the users, and he made a mistake. I don't know what happened. Nonetheless, we'll take it. I had something screaming at me through the A-gap, so I just kind of got rid of the ball, and thankfully, he was unable to make any type of reaction, and I ended up scoring a touchdown off of it. So, got to be thankful whenever you just throw something because of quick heat, and you're able to do something great like score a touchdown. So, right here, look at that. We're starting to get a little bit of pressure now. I usually don't get a backfield like that. You know what I mean? I usually don't get in the backfield like that. Right there, he catches me with the quick screen off guard. So, hopefully, I got to keep that in mind. So, right here, look at that. Look at that B gap. I don't know what gap that is. I don't be sending blitzes. I don't know what type of gap that is. Look at that. Another sack. We are getting back-to-back sacks, though. And right there, he just decides to do a running play on 3rd and forever. I don't know. Thank you. I'll take it. 4th and 20. He ends up punting the ball. And, again, we're back on offense. This time, hopefully, we can actually get the running back involved. Last time, we only ran one running play, but it went for negative yards. So, this is exactly what it is we're looking to do with this guy. That speed that he has and elusiveness is blazing. So, right there, we try to go to a quick little drag route, but it ends up getting knocked down. The man-to-man coverage is tough in this game. It really is. Unless you got really great wide receivers, you really don't get too much separation, man. You really get glued if the defensive team you're going up against is really, really good. Right here, running play, we end up actually losing the yard, put us in the 3rd and 7. So we're standing in the pocket, and we hit him with the skinny, though. And we end up getting another touchdown on a pass that looked like it possibly could have been intercepted. So right now, I feel like the EA gods are on my side. They just tap me there. And I'm like, okay, Madden guys, you ain't got to. Madden guys, what am I talking about? I'm talking the EA gods. I'm like, okay, you ain't got to tell me twice, EA gods. I'm a sling it. If you're telling me you got my back, I'm gonna make it happen. So right now, right, he's moving the ball a little bit, and you see we're getting pressure on him again. Right there, he tries to run to the right side because we got left edge heat, and he actually ran into the contain. Right there was a beautiful pass right there, and a nice catch from my 1st and 10. Right here, we're trying to get to him. I got stuck on a wrong player, but it doesn't even matter because right there there's a penalty. But we're actually offsides right there. So 1st and 5, standing in the pocket. He's really killing me with these quick little screens. So again, something to take in mind if your opponent continuously keeps doing something that's like a screen, and the screenplays are so different from that. As you guys know, drags and screens. In Madden, that was my go-to plays, drags and screens. The screens really aren't that good here. Like, I'll do a screen and I'll lose yards. Like, rarely do I get a big play off a screen. Like, you need them to be calling a blitz. What? Oh, man, no, whoop. I could get the whoop. I could cut on the inside. Come on, son. right there, nice little inside pass on pass, nice inside precision pass right there. Yeah, so the screens are really, unless they send like a 6-man blitz and you happen to catch them off guard with the screen, it's really not going too much. So I guess, that's realistic, because in NFL or college, I assume that, unless they're blitzing and you really catch them off guard, you probably, look at this beautiful tackle right there, could have been a lot worse. You really don't get too much on the screen, so you gotta like when something's a little bit more realistic, because in Madden, them screens are cheese. That's exactly why I use it, because they're tough to stop. So, beginning of the second half, we get the ball back, and we're up 1. So hopefully we can go ahead and return to that multiple possession lead, though. The running back really hasn't gotten loose like I would like him to. I know he's capable of just shredding a defense because of that speed. So I gotta, keep giving him the ball, because I know he's gonna come through right there. Nice little skinny route over the middle for a first down. And right here we go to the counter. He has that home run ability. He has the chance to hit the edge and take it all the way. And I really haven't gotten too much outside of 8 yards on a big run. I want to go nuts. Right here I try a screen, and you don't get too much. The screens are really, they work against me, but whenever I do them, I don't really get too much. Man-to-man defense, everybody was glued, and I ended up taking the coverage sack. 3rd and 9, we ended up going to the out route. What? Excuse me, son, I got touchdowns to score. Knew he was going to go back to man-to-man, and we ended up hitting him with the out route. It seems like I don't care who your corners are. If you go man-to-man and you call an out route, they're going to get shredded. Unless you have somebody who doesn't have any route running. But if you play with a decent team, your players are going to be able to, oh, beautiful interception right there. Your players are going to be able to break away from man-to-man on an out route. Right here, that's like our 3rd read option this year, and we don't get anything from it. 2nd and 9 right here, we end up going to a wide open drag route, and we end up scoring. So right now, it's 28-7, and I feel like this game is completely over. Like I said, this is the first game I've been running the blitz out of nickel 3-3-5 and out of 4-3 under that takeaway showed me. And whenever you're able to get some pressure, even if it's just once or twice, it changes their mind. Like right there, look at that. We're sending pressure and we're able to get to them. Once you get to them a couple of times, then they feel like, like, oh, like I know if somebody hits me with like a quick blitz just a few times, now it's in the back of my mind that, I'm just going to get blitzed every game. So it kind of, makes you a little antsy in the pocket. You know what I mean? So hopefully we could take that to our benefits in, the future. And that's exactly what blitzes do. Like they say, pressure bust pipes, because once you got pressure screaming at you, you're bound to make a mistake. You just end up throwing it right there. Another sack. 2nd and 16 right here. Trying to play some coverage defense right here, and we get almost another sack. So 3rd and 16. He stands in the pocket, goes over to the left, incomplete. Look at this nonsense right here. 4th and forever. We got everything locked up, right? So we get to him, and he runs, and he gets a first down. And I'm like, really? A 4th and forever first down? I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Right now, he's technically still in the game, but wow! Oh my God! That's that John Elway helicopter tackle. That Sage Rosenfeld tackle. Nonetheless, man, I've yet to see an onside kick recovered this year. I haven't seen it. I've done an onside kick. I haven't gotten it. People have onside kicked me. They haven't gotten it. I've watched streams and seen onside kicks. I've yet to see an onside kick recover this year, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, man. Right here, we get to the outside, and this is probably the biggest run we got all game, and that's that speed that guy has, man. If you guys haven't played with Miami, go ahead and watch that running back just go absolutely nuts for you. Right here, we end up going to the inside precision, and we end up getting a huge gain right there. And, of course, we're going to go ahead and decline that penalty. Right here, we end up going to the wheel route, and we end up getting another first down. So, again, we're just moving the ball consistently, doing what we've been able to do every single game, is play smart, make good decisions, be able to capitalize on our opponent's mistakes, and, keep a lead, hold it, and win the game. And that's exactly what we've been able to do here. So, up to this point, I think we're like 6-1 or something like that. So, a very good start to the NCAA season. You got to love whenever you're able to pick up a new game and be able to, play consistently and win. And I do that I say the reason why I've been able to do so good is just due to the fact that football knowledge. You know, playing football games for so long, you know, I know the routes. I've gotten accustomed to how things work, and I have played some good people, so don't worry, guys. I'm not just destroying everybody. I got some losses coming up, but you know, for the most part, I still haven't figured out too much new things out of the game. You know, I've just been winning just basically off of, you know, my football knowledge. You know, what beats man, what beats zone, and that stuff is pretty much always going to be the same. So one thing that it took me a while to get used to is the precisioning and the speed of the game. But once I got that down packed, it was a lot easier for me to be able to play the game and make my reads better. So you know, again, guys, nextgenmadden.com. There's a lot of free tips and free guides up there if you guys want to sign up for free and get better at the game. Also, like I said, if you guys are a member, a platinum member, you guys get all the ebooks for free. It's a one-time payment. It comes out less than $5 a month, guys. There's literally no Madden site that does it cheaper. There's none. And as you see, this game I was able to send pressure, and we had a hell of a game. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Jess. Peace.